My wife and I, we can't get out to all the games, but at home we either watch about all the games or get the ones on the internet, so we very seldom miss a game. But it does seem pretty surreal. And I think of when she was a little girl and playing out on the drive, and she was playing basketball with her uncle one time, and he came down and gave her 2 black eyes with his elbows, and she just kept playing. She's always been full of heart, you know, it almost touches my heart too. She's just pretty proud of her.
We try to just be supportive and not analyze every play, but it's just a lot of fun. It brings the family back together all the time. We've grown up with it. I mean, basketball is what we do as a family. It's what brings us together and has always kept us together. And it's just a lot of fun. You know, we're her biggest fan, and it's just great to be together as a family in times like this.
Pressure! 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 Hands active! Active! Active!
I could just tell her intensity. She just had that. I think she motivates the girls a lot too.
Hey, I want to see who's got more energy than me tonight. Let's go!
She has a way of just trying to get the best out of each player.
Active, in her, active hands, active hands, active hands. Get in her, woo!
You know, Coach B, that she just shows out her passion, and it rubs off on us.
We always talk about players make plays, and we had so many big plays.
Yes, Grenade!
Tiana was sensational.
Nice job, nice job! Hey, ball pressure!
Our defense was tremendous.
Mentality was to attack and advance.
In terms of the physicality and the intensity of this game, where does this kind of rank with some of the games you had this season?
You know, playing in ACC, it kind of prepared us for this type of game. You know, that's what we saw all conference play. So I think we did pretty well, you know, with fighting back, you know, through their toughness.
Coach, was there anything in particular that Louisville did to limit Alyssa tonight?
You know, I mean, sometimes I think her physicality, I mean, hurts her in terms of being able to get a call. I mean, your seniors, you know, at this time of year are the ones that don't want their careers to end. I mean, we just kept battling, and that's what this team has done all season long. When you talk about, you know, just continuing to build and build momentum, and I thought, you know, again, so many players, you know, you look at Lynetta and how she came in the second half and was a tremendous boost, and we've talked about that. 12 strong means that every single player is ready to step up when their number is called. Lauren loves playing. The bigger the game, the bigger she plays. And you look at what she's been able to do all season long for us in terms of her consistency. And now, you know, I told her, I mean, she's taken her game to a whole nother level.
Brenda, there was a timeout right before that 9-0 run. Was anything said in there that you remember? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember that specific one, but obviously there was a lot of passion and intensity in most of our timeouts.
Hey, look at me! Look in my eyes! Look in my eyes! We talked about this. You look in the eyes, and you play these last 3 minutes for each other.
on that last play when you're contesting Becky's shot, did you just graze the ball as it was going up?
Yeah, I actually grazed the ball when it went up. I didn't want to get a foul call, so I just kept my hand straight up.
Great. We got C16 now, so I'm happy. We got another game. We got 2 down, 4 more to go. So it's a great feeling.
We'll have massages tomorrow. I'll text you guys the times. Obviously treatment too. You're gonna be pretty sore when this wears off. You're gonna be pretty sore.
Yeah, but I'm fine. We're going. It doesn't even matter. We're going to Sweet 16. We got another game, so all injuries don't even matter.
We're going to Raleigh. We are going to Raleigh. That's all that matters. They fought hard. We fought hard. We did that.
What was that? Tell me about that.
Attack and advance. 12 strong. 12 strong.
In Raleigh, North Carolina, as the Maryland Terrapins take on the defending national champion Texas A&M Aggies in a Sweet 16 matchup that should prove to be quite the contest. I'm Matt Costello, and I'm alongside Josh Fendrick here on WMUCSports.com. And Josh, we should have a great one here today as the Terps take on the defending national champions.
Yeah, anytime you get the chance to take on the defending national champion in the NCAA tournament that they're trying to defend their title in, it's always exciting. The Terps with a big chance today to move on to the Elite Eight, and this is a team that has some experience taking down defending national champions in the tournament. Chance today for the Terps to pull off a big win against the Aggies of Texas A&M.
It's natural to be nervous today, all right? It's a good thing, all right? It's a good thing because if you're nervous, it tells you how much you want this game. Today is about 12 heartbeats beating as one. Today's about 12 heartbeats beating as one. We go out and we play every single possession like it's our last. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, all they're going to talk about is how we dethroned the defending national champions. Let's go get what's ours. Ball deep. Let's go have some fun.
Terps look a little bit rattled here in the early going.
Well, I'm not surprised to be down 11 points this early. I certainly wasn't expecting that, and I'm sure they were not expecting that either. So always tough to go down by so many points so early, and now you got to expend a lot of energy to make that comeback. So better to make that comeback early on, though, and then kind of play from even later in the game. You don't want to keep the deficit and then try and make the comeback in the final minutes of the games.
Just had to buckle down on defense, you know. We were letting them get open threes.
And she'll push the ball. And here's a three-point attempt from Collins. She's got it. A&M shooting lights out from beyond.
Not really focusing out there. In the beginning, when we was down, we was thinking like, gosh, we don't want to go back home. We don't want to go back to school. We got class tomorrow in the morning. We was just thinking how much we didn't want to take that bus ride back home.
Looking now to hand off to Thomas at the top of the arc, and she loses it. A steal by Carter. Carter with men on the break.
I tweaked my ankle in one of the plays, and I had to get off the court so Matt could tape up my ankle.
Just kind of come over, do a quick evaluation, make sure there's not any major problems, I guess you'd say, ankle pain, and then you just decide to tape it up. And she already had a brace, put the brace on, and gave her a little bit of medicine, and she was good to go. I've been doing this for 13 years here in Maryland, so you definitely learn that you can be a big part of what happens on and off the court if somebody gets hurt, So, yeah, I think about trying to get him back timeout and tell him, Brenda as quick as I can, that she's ready to go. And also, the credit goes to the athlete too. I mean, they're tough kids. They want to play. Alyssa's one of the best competitors I've ever been around. So nothing was going to keep her out of that game.
Even though we were down by so much this game, we weren't worried because we've been in these situations before. Like the Georgia Tech game, we were down 20 in the second half, and we got down early this game, but there was so much time left that we really didn't have to panic.
Deep two, no good, short, off the rim, and Thomas tracks it down. She's pushing the ball up court, has Devon behind her, but she takes it herself and throws in the acrobatic layup with her right hand.
And that is what makes Alyssa Thomas so good, absolutely fearless.
We were all thinking in our minds, we didn't want to go home like this. We didn't want to go home losing to them and losing by so much. So we just were fighting and digging every single play and just trying to chip away at that big lead.
It's a 3-point game here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Terps trail the Aggies 44-41.
What was the message at halftime?
I actually thought we were in a good place, to be able to come back from 18 down and to only be down 3. I thought we battled. I thought we were going to come out of the locker room and settle in and be ready to play. But boy, was I wrong. We go down 11 and had to work for it. But again, this is similar. You're in the NCAA tournament. Great teams are all that's left.
But a lot of times you'll see teams that make a big comeback kind of get all the way there, but then not be able to get over the hump to take a lead. Now, I figured that because Maryland made their comeback before the half, they'd be able to rest up at halftime and then get over the hump in the second half here. But even now, we're still seeing some of those effects where they got close, couldn't take the lead, couldn't get over the hump, and now the deficit is back to 9 points.
We knew we didn't want it to end here, so we just grinded out for 40 minutes, no matter what the score is.
Here's Bones Mosley for 3, got it! Mosley cuts it to 8.
We all just started, thinking about what we can do. So, at that point, I think we just all try to look for little sparks to get us back into it.
Mincy now, left side, layup, nice move from Lauren Mincy.
And once we did that, we just kept rolling.
Mincy now kicks out to Kaiser with a little baseline jumper, is good. Mincy the rebound, she's pushing for the Terps. She's got Brene Mosley to her left, and she puts it up and in, and she's fouled. Thomas, a little jumper, and she gets the shooter's roll, hits off the front of the rim, a 5-point game. The Maryland Terps fans trying to pump up their squad.
I think my excitement level, as you can tell from my voice, was at an all-time high because, it was a script straight out of a Disney movie, and we felt like as fans, the team really needed us to give them that boost. I went from standing just there in front of my chair to climbing up actually on the hockey boards. I'm out there fighting for my wife. And once I got up on the hockey boards, eventually security spotted me. And actually the guy was really cool about it. He understood and everything, the heat of the moment or the emotion of the moment, and he came over and just said, hey, I really don't want you to hurt yourself. So I said, I understand. I shook his hand and said, I'm not feeling any pain right now anyway. So if I take a spill, I'll take one for the team.
The ball rims in and out. Kaiser with the offensive board, and she's fouled. Terps trail the Aggies by just 3. Alyssa Thomas has it, puts up a little jumper, rims out, no good. Mincy with the board, she puts it back up and in. The lead is down to 1.
My coaches and the teammates are giving me a lot of confidence, and I'm just, feeling the groove and, just going to keep attacking.
Mincy going left side baseline, a little handoff layup, and it's good.
The thing about basketball is that, it's a game of runs, and they went on their runs early, and then when we started going on ours, we had them on their heels. And when you get a team on their heels, you just got to keep pushing and pushing, and they couldn't respond.
Is called for a travel, a turnover.
Leading down here to come to Raleigh, Brene had a really difficult practice. She was not making plays and she was getting down on herself.
Throws it up and puts it in! Terps take the lead, 73-72.
We've said all along, Brene's a gamer. When the lights turn on, she's obviously ready to play, and she was really, really special today.
Mincy with the offensive board, kicked out to Thomas. Thomas, little 6-footer inside the free throw line, and she hits. What a turn of events. The Terps, who trailed virtually this entire game, have taken a 5-point lead with 38 seconds to go.
I can't speak enough on how Mincy was knocking out shots, AT was crashing the boards, and Netta was just fighting. I think we just fought to
today, and I think we just fought. We fought.
With the steal, Thomas going the other way on the break. She'll pass to Mincy on the right side, and Mincy lays it up and in.
Can't say enough about the job that Maryland has done to come back not once, but twice during this game, which has to be a bit of a shock to Texas A&M, given how much they led by earlier in this game.
We just believed in each other. Always have, always will, and I mean, that was a fun atmosphere to play, and the gym was live, and it's just a lot of fun.
And that'll do it. They will allow the game clock to expire. As it does, the Terps win it, and they advance in the NCAA tournament.
Nice shoes, Coach. Thanks. Go Terps.
We actually came out in this game, and you know, for the first 2 media timeouts, I thought we were really solid. I mean, we were right there, and you know, able to make stops, and you know, I felt like we were in good position.
They hit us first. They went on a run in the first half, and we just didn't respond. And you know, we dug a hole that we couldn't get ourselves out of. They beat us at our own game. We didn't get no rebounds. They beat us on the boards. I think they beat us about 20 on the boards. And I mean, that's what we do. And they basically did what we did. They were tougher than us, and I think they wanted it more.
And you got to credit Notre Dame. I thought they were terrific. We probably had, you know, one of our worst performances when you talk about defense, rebounding, trying to execute on the offensive end. It's always hard to say goodbye to your seniors, and you know, obviously for Kim, Anj, and Lynetta, everything they've been through in a college career. You know, the highs are really high and the lows are really low, and for Kim and Anj to have to go through the adversity of the injuries that they've fought through, and to be there every step of the way, to be able to put on that Maryland uniform and represent it to the highest degree. And I think I'm most proud of, obviously, you know, Kim and Anj are graduating here with, you know, 2 degrees, what they were able to accomplish in their 5 years. Lynetta for her growth and her maturity.
Yeah, we let them down. We didn't send them out with the championship that we wanted to, and it's been a fun ride, but I know they're going to go on and do great things, and I couldn't be prouder of them. And right now, I'm just going to enjoy, you know, college as a regular student. When I get out, I'm going to look for a job, try to save up some money, and then apply to grad schools and try to move on from there and start my career.
You know, they were great leaders. They definitely taught all of us something. You know, especially Anj. I'm gonna have a lot of stepping up to do next year, because you know, Anj has big shoes to fill. She's a great point guard, and I just learned so much, especially coming off the bench this year behind her.
They've all left their mark. I know they're going to continue on and have special careers in whatever field they choose, and they've been able to leave their legacy. You know, 2 ACC championships and 2 Elite 8 finishes.
It's been a fun season, a fun 5 years here. I think senior class has accomplished a lot, and what's left on this team for the coming years is going to be great. So I mean, I can't wait to see how they respond next year.
8 teams, you put us in the Elite 8. And I can't thank all of you enough. I mean, for all your sacrifices that you made. Anj, Netta, Kim, are you kidding me? You're walking out of here as champions. Walking out with 2 ACC championships, 2 Elite 8 finishes. Do you know how many people would die to have that in their career? But understand, we're going to be back. And we're going to keep fighting for titles, and we're going to keep getting ourselves back and take ourselves to the next step.
And if we continue to stay together and we continue to fight as one, I'm telling you, we can be unstoppable in the future.
The genuine chemistry that you guys showed all season. Genuine. I mean, you guys, again, like I said, it takes a special team to get to this far. And you guys did, y'all walked the walk this year, and I appreciate everything, sincerely.
Here we go. Family team to clap. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
It's now time to announce the 2012 WBCA Division I Coaches All-America Team, as selected by the Women's Basketball Coaches Association. The WBCA Division I Coaches All-America Team is composed of the 10 best Division I women's basketball players, as determined by the nation's Division I head coaches. And now, please welcome the members of the 2012 WBCA Division I Coaches All-America Team.
Alyssa Thomas of Maryland. A 6'2" forward from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Alyssa Thomas is only the second sophomore ever to be named Atlantic Coast Conference Player of the Year. Thomas led the ACC in scoring with 17.4 points per game and was in the top 5 in rebounding with 8.1. She scored in double figures in 29 of 32 regular season games this year and recorded 10 double-doubles while leading the Terrapins to their 10th ACC title.
Well, that big grin came on her face. We don't always see it on the court, but when that big grin comes out, we know we're on our way to a W. Alyssa, we love how you play hard. We love how you play fair, and let's get back next year, and want to see you in New Orleans. Thank you from all the Maryland fans. We love your drive and your tenacity, and have a great summer, and we'll be there cheering for you again.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2012 Coaches All-America team. Let's hear it one more time.
4 seconds left. They swing it around. Left corner. Shot blocked away. Blocked by Thomas. Buzzer sounds. Ball game is over.